Hello my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reading one of your guys' spooky, scary, paranormal stories. And again, because I'm going with the theme of like Halloween, spooky, month of October, I decided that this would be a really fun video to do. I haven't fully read the story in depth because I do want to read it along with you guys and kind of discover it with you guys. So I read a little bit of it, but not all the way through. So hopefully you guys will like it and hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. But before we get further along into the video, if you guys can quickly do me a favor and subscribe to my channel, also like the video once it's over if you guys did enjoy it. It really helps me out a lot, and just that you guys want to see more of me, hopefully that you guys are not tired of me yet. So help your girl out. I would super duper appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So also, as you guys can see, I got into the Halloween spirit. I decided to try to do like a little bit of like a witchy makeup, but y'all, I am an amateur at makeup, okay? So don't take this literally, like don't take this as like I know what I'm doing, because I honestly don't. I was just trying to do something along the lines of spooky, scary, and witchy like. I hope you guys do like the makeup and the theme that's going on and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reading the story off of my laptop. You guys just sit back, relax, enjoy the story, and let's see what this story is all about, okay? It's basically like two stories from the same subscriber, but I figured that I would read both of them because one of them is a little short, the other one's a little bit longer, but either way it's basically two stories in one video. Sorry if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading off my laptop. So first story, it was summer of 2017. I went to Mexico. I remember it was around 7 to 8 p.m. My cousin, sisters, and I were heading to the plaza, which is the downtown in my town. We were on our way to buy some food. As we were on our way, I told them to wait because I saw this old lady shrugging down while she was holding on to a tree. I thought she must have hurt herself or possibly feeling sick. Once I got closer to her, I realized there was nobody but the tree. I went back with my sisters and cousin, and they asked, "Why did you go over there?" And I told them, "Didn't you guys see an old lady standing shrugging against the tree?" They giggled and said, "No, there wasn't anyone there. That's why we found it funny that you walked up to the tree." Fast forward to this summer, one of my aunts and cousins from my dad's side of the family came to visit. They love talking about scary stories, and I told them about this incident. And they looked at me and said, "Seems like you saw the lady who used to live by where you said you saw her. She died a long time ago." Dang, girl, dang. Man, that's trippy, dude. That's trippy. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. Obviously, we all know that like spirits and ghosts and things, they can linger if they have any unfinished business. They can linger also if they're like attached to something or attached to someone still living out here. Something that's unfinished, something that's left unsaid can sometimes cause them to linger around. Also, people who can't seem to let loved ones go tends to keep spirit and ghosts around as well. So who knows what this lady's family history and things like that are, but either way, if you think and you said that you saw something and you saw her like, and she was standing by the tree, girl, and she was shrugging and shit, I don't know what I would have even done if I saw that. Like, that's trippy. That's pretty creepy. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into your other story. So this one, I just want to quickly add that she did ended up telling me when she wrote into me, she did ended up telling me that this took place right on the same street that her first story took place. So you guys just keep that in mind, all right? My grandpa, her mom's dad, passed away last year in August. He passed away here in Utah, That's where she's located around. He was the first corpse I ever got to see a few minutes after he just had passed away. He still felt warm, but slowly his body temperature dropped to cold. It's a type of cold I can't describe. I can't even explain it myself. I played his favorite song, and I noticed a tear roll down his cheek. It's kind of sad. Oh. It had been about 15 to 30 minutes since he passed. As soon as the song started playing, I heard a tap on the ceiling, and once the song ended, I heard another tap on the floor. Ooh, okay. I took that as a sign that he was there listening to his favorite song. A week or 2 weeks later, we all traveled to Mexico because his last wish was to be buried in Mexico. In my hometown in Mexico, we don't have funeral homes, so his viewing was held at my uncle's house. Before his body arrived at the airport, I was staying at my parents' house while we were all waiting for him to arrive. It was about 3:30 a.m. when my mom called me to let me know that my grandpa's body had arrived. My sister and I went walking with my niece to my uncle's house. We were about to cross the street to go to the street where my uncle lives. As we were crossing the street, my sister and I turned to each other because we both noticed there was something standing in front of a truck that was parked right in the corner of the street. We got startled because in Mexico is usually not safe for women. Girl, that is so true, okay? Y'all gotta be careful out there in Mexico, for real. We got startled because in Mexico, it's usually not safe for women to walk alone at night. But then we noticed that it was a woman, so we felt more or less safe, I guess. Relieved that it wasn't a weirdo just waiting to attack us or kidnap us, we looked at the woman's face and realized it was a family friend. A family friend who had recently passed away. Hold up. Okay, so I wonder if there was a connection between your grandpa and this lady, because if this was happening at the same time, if I read it correctly, okay, if I'm processing it correctly, if this happened at the same time as like when all that stuff was going on with your grandpa and things like that, and then there was this family friend, this lady who showed up there, you know, to basically try to keep you guys safe. I wonder if they were like talking to each other. Were they communicating with each other? Like, were they exchanging information or something to like help you guys like be protected and stuff while you guys were doing this? I don't know, girl. Like, that's crazy. That's intense, okay? That's intense. All I know is that Mexico is haunted as fuck, okay? If y'all don't know, so much stuff happens in Mexico, like literally so much stuff. And it's such a haunted place. It's a really beautiful place. A lot of culture, you guys already know that. But literally almost everywhere you go in Mexico, there is so much activity out there. Y'all know, like, Dia de los Muertos, like, out there is insane. They take that shit serious, okay? They don't play with that stuff. That stuff is real dear to their heart. So a lot of spirits are out there. There's a lot of sacred places out there. But a lot of paranormal stuff just takes place out there. So I don't doubt any of this, okay? I don't doubt none of it. That's a crazy story, girl. That's a crazy story. I really thank you so much for sending these in. I'm sorry if they weren't any longer, guys, but like, I mean, I still think they're really great stories nonetheless. They kind of do come with a little bit of like wondering, a little bit of questions, but whatever it is that you guys have, any questions, anything that you're wondering, whatever ideas you guys have, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you guys, like, even just to not do this for the month of October, if you guys have any stories, any creepy stories of your own, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. That either you could write it out yourself in the comments or just message me, get a hold of me on my social medias, send me your stories and I can read them out loud. I'm into paranormal things. I'm down to read them. I can keep you guys anonymous, or I could let, you know, the people know who you are. Doesn't matter. I'll respect whatever you want. But if you're interested in sending any of your paranormal stories, any ghost stories, whatever it is that you have or that you want to share, feel free to send them to me, and I will do videos about them. I'll read them out loud to the rest of the audience. That's it for today's story time, I guess. It's not my story time, but I guess it's a story time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, let me know your guys' thoughts, opinions, whatever it is. Let me know. I'll be reading them, you know. I love you guys. Please stay safe out there. Take care. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.